everyone. It is Friday, so Friday favorites are live. It has been a little while since I have posted a video. I know. But I actually had one recorded last Friday. Well, I was in the process of recording last Friday. And after 4 attempts of doing 12-minute long videos and having them get deleted because the software I was using wasn't wasn't operating correctly. So every single time I click save, it would just not save. So after the 4th time, I was like, okay, this is a sign. I'm not supposed to do this today. And I just let it be, and I reset for this next week. Anyway, so if this is the first time that you are joining me, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you to those of you who are joining me again. My name is Priscilla Johnson. I am a realtor with Remax Results, the Elevate team, and I do Friday Favorites. And what Friday Favorites is where I take a look at all the listings that went active on the market today. And I show you guys a couple of my favorites, because at this point there are 533 of them in the state of Minnesota and borderline Wisconsin. So that would be a lot to have to go through. Therefore, I just kind of diminish it down to a couple that I just find either really good values, or I find really awesome architecture, design, or layouts. And specifically, I'm going to be talking about split levels today. So it is going to be focusing on layouts. Both of these properties, I do believe, in my personal opinion, are very good values as far as the space you get. They are definitely retail, so you're not going to be overpaying for these homes, but I do think that they are worth what the people are asking for. So yeah, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I'm going to just get right into it. Oh yeah, that's right. I am not only going to be talking about split levels today, I'm actually going to throw in a third, because there's a ridiculous mansion on Lake Minnetonka that I want you guys to take a look at. So I'm going to head out of here, and we are going to head to the city of Mound. So I'm going to start with the split level properties first, and then we will head into the mansion. So you're going to want to make sure you stay until the end, because I promise it's going to be worth it. All right, so we are going to go to Mound. For those of you who are not familiar with the city, Mound is about 30 minutes west of the cities. Cities meaning Minneapolis and St. Paul. Obviously, Minneapolis being here is about 30 minutes, and then St. Paul here, I'm sure you're probably going to be hitting more around 40 minutes to get from Mound to St. Paul, depending upon the traffic. Mound is located amongst the chain of lakes here, which make up Lake Minnetonka. So yeah, you can kind of see where it's located. Now we're going to head into the housekeeping rules. We have the address here. We are at 325 for a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-car garage. It is a 3-level split home with a little over 1,300 square feet. And it is listed by Amy with Weichert Realtors-Advantage. I do, for those of you who always wonder why I point out the realtors, I have to do that because I did not take these pictures. They are not my listings. But with that being said, I can show pretty much any and all properties. So if you ever have questions, or if you ever wanted to take a look at these properties because you are interested in purchasing them, always feel free to reach out to me. I do have my contact information in the description box below the video, so make sure you head there if you are interested in purchasing a property. The reason why this one stood out to me is actually its curb appeal. There's some of it that I'm not particularly a fan of, but the stuff that I am a fan of is like the cedar shake siding. I really like the color of the roof, as weird as that is. I think it's very pretty with the red door here. I love the color of the charcoal. Why can't I think of the word? Shutters. There we go. It's Friday. And the planter boxes, and I really like the bay window. So yeah, there's definitely some aspects of the home that I really liked as far as curb appeal. And then I also really like the layout of this property. Typically properties that look like this on the inside on the outside do not look like this on the inside. Most of them, you just walk in and you've got this tiny little space where you can walk in, and then you have to decide to go down or up. This one is unique because it's got a kind of rather large landing space here, and you have kind of a full set of stairs here, but you don't really have a full set here. It's really nice and open and bright and airy, and then it also has, which is super unique to this one, but it kind of has this landing over here that leads to your bedrooms, which most bedrooms in this style of property, typical style of this property, most of them are on the same level as the dining room, kitchen, and living space. So this is weird to see the transition. I shouldn't say weird. It is unique to see because it's not weird. I like it. I like how it's separated and I like the openness of it. So you've got your dining room, or excuse me, your living room and then your dining room. And a really nice kitchen in the back there. A lot of these properties do have very compartmentalized kitchens, meaning that it just feels very boxy and you don't really get to see a lot of what's going on here. So I really like the way that this was opened up. Now, I'm not sure what this property looked like before this renovation. I don't know if it's always was like this open. But yeah, it's definitely not something that you typically see in a home like this. And then you've got a really nice deck off back there. I promise we will be going out that direction towards the end of these photos. Okay, so this is bedroom number 1. This is not technically the master bedroom, but it is something that they are using as the master bedroom because they actually have opened up the wall here into the master bedroom. So these typically are side-by-side bedrooms with a wall here. You can fill in this wall, and the sellers are actually open to negotiating to fill in that with a price that is acceptable to them, which at this point, being that it's on the market today, would be $325 or more. So yeah, you could fill this in. Otherwise, you could keep it open. I'm sure that they had this here because of, extra seating purposes, if they like to have a sitting room or if they had a nursery for their kids or something at any point. Otherwise, you could keep it as an office or close it up and make this back to your master bedroom. The reason why it is the master is because it has this really nice 3/4 bathroom off the side here. I really, really like this vanity. I don't like it in this bathroom. I think it looks weird next to the white and the gray. And I do mean weird when I say weird. I don't like this. I think it looks different. I like the flooring, but I don't like why I don't get it, but whatever. That's not the point here. Anyway, I really just like the colors of the sink and the texture of the top here and the color of the green and the handles. Yeah, but just not in that bathroom particularly. Or they could just revert it back to the original wood stain. But anyway, I'm going to get off my rant about the vanity. There is your remaining 3rd bedroom on the main level, and then you have the full bathroom. Wow, this is going to be a struggle. And then in the lower level, you do have your family room, and also this is very unique for a bi-level split. Technically, it's a 3-level split, but I'm going to keep on saying bi-level split because most of the split levels that you see like this on the outside are bi-level splits. But this is very unique for most split levels to have a walkout and to have these big of windows in the basement. Most of them have just tinier windows and they aren't lookouts or they aren't walkouts. So it's really awesome that you have all this light coming in and just really feel like you're not in a dungeon per se. Man, I'm being a little harsh on these split level homes today, but yeah, this is all just from my experience. So this is a half bathroom in the lower level, and then you have your laundry, and then down on that lower level, you did have an entrance into your garage as well. So now we're heading up to the upper level part of the outside here. And then now you've got your deck that is looking over the water. You can see a little bit of Lake Minnetonka from your deck. This would be a really awesome space for outdoor entertaining. I really like that. And then again, there's your lower level with the walkout. So you walk out to this really nice green space. So you're only on 0.23 acres of a lot here, but it really honestly from the pictures looks huge. So it was a good placement of the home. And then you're just blocks away from the beach there. So yeah, really nice location, especially for those of you who like the lake living, but don't like the lake living prices. Again, if you want to know what lake living prices look like, stay until the end. it's something. All right, so now we're gonna head to the city of Plymouth. Plymouth is just a little northwest of the cities here, probably about 25, maybe 20 minutes to downtown Minneapolis, and then you've got St. Paul over here as well. Okay, so this one is a 4 or more level split home. It is listed at $429,900. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3-stall garage, and we've got a little bit over 2,500 square feet, and it is listed by Kelly Brown Real Estate Group with Keller Williams Realty. Okay, so one thing I do want to show, have you guys noticed is the amount of landscaping that was done in this property. We'll go to the backside at the end, obviously, with the photos, but they put a lot of money into their landscaping, and they put a lot of money into their interior of their house. So definitely very meticulously maintained and updated through the years. I do get a question often when I go into properties like this of whether or not this wall can be taken down. I am not a structural engineer, so I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, but I have seen people do it. So I assume it is not load bearing. And if it is load bearing, you could do just a post here that maybe you could do a wood wrap around to make it actually look nice. And then kind of take this out and open it up. Is it necessary for this home? No, because I mean, they did a really good job of opening it up and making it still feel like an open flow. But a lot of people, oops, I'm so sorry, nowadays really want just that big open space where they can see absolutely everything in their home when they're in their kitchen. But I think this is a really nice space. Now, honestly, you don't need this here. If you want it here, cool. Or you could utilize that space for something else, because you do have a dining room right outside of the kitchen here, and then a really nice area for more storage, kind of like a little bar area. Okay, so now we're going to be heading up to the upper level. So you can see we are going to be going up here. Upper level living space, and then you've got this very unique, this is very, very, very unique for a home of this style. This is the master bedroom, and this is a lower level sitting area. Many opportunities with this space: office, nursery. Leave it as a sitting space because you've got a bar. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing to have a bar in your bedroom, but you know what? To each their own. And then this upper level, you do have your master bed area, and then your master bathroom. So yeah, just a very cool space, very unique space in this home. And then you've got your 3 bedrooms, or excuse me, 2 remaining bedrooms up. So you do have 3 bedrooms on the main, and then your full bathroom off the main as well. Lower level, you've got a really nice open space with great natural light coming in. Again, this is very unique to see with, again, this specific style of split level home. Yes, it is different from the one we saw before, but still, even so, most of them don't have a walkout. Most of them are just walled off right here. This little section right here just keeps moving along, and you have windows here and windows here. So to have it be a walkout and to have it with a 4-season porch, porch, I'm sorry. This is very unique and very cool, and I think this is a selling point for me personally. I'd purchase this house. I think it's a great price and a great property. So you got a little bit of an outdated bathroom in the basement, but you know, they did the good stuff. And then you've got a little bit of a storage. I believe this is, and don't quote me because I haven't been in this house, but I do believe that part is this. So I think you walk down even a flight of stairs more and you get down to this area. So yeah, great for storage. And you can actually turn this space into like a office or kids play area. There's actually quite a bit of things you can do with that space as well. So this home's got amazing space. It's got awesome outdoor entertainment areas. Again, with their landscaping, they just put so much money into this house. So to get it for $430 is, in my opinion, a great deal. Okay, so let's get to the point that we are all waiting for. We are going to go to Lake Minnetonka. And yes, this property is listed at $14 million. But here's the thing, is I'm actually going to make this a little bit little bit more obtainable for you guys here. So now granted, yes, the tax amount is probably what some people pay for their properties in total. This is a mortgage for someone. Um, yeah, for a 5 bedroom, 9 bathroom home, 5 car garage, and 18,000 square feet, all you have to do is give them $14 million. Julie and Jeffrey just listed this property again today. Their previous listing did cancel, so technically speaking, it's not a brand new listing, but there is a new listing that went live today on this property. They got new photos, so I'm going to show you guys it anyway because it's ridiculous. All right, so let me help to justify this $14 million here. So you've got a pool. You don't want to have to deal with, paying to go to a hotel for a pool or, paying a membership somewhere to have a pool. So there you're going to save some money. You've got this really nice kitchen. So why in the heck would you go out and eat if you have such an awesome kitchen? It's just so pretty. Yeah. At home office, you don't have to pay for any office space. While I'm being goofy and trying to point out why this actually could make sense to anyone, I actually am pretty familiar. I shouldn't say pretty familiar, but I am familiar with this builder. It's John Kramer and Sons. I've actually been in a property that they had built down in Lakeville, and I actually knew the owner of the property. So I've been in it before, so I do know some of their styles, and I do see a lot of similarities in this home that I had seen in that one. Years ago, and I just, yeah, like this theater. I mean, you don't have to go to the movie theater anymore, so there you're going to save some money. You don't have to have a gym membership. You have a gym in your house, so there you go. There's some money saving opportunities. You've got a locker room. Um, let's say you've got some kids who are playing sports and they can't find any areas to practice because practice spaces are expensive. I don't know. I actually played only hockey, and I just remember practice spaces for hockey was extremely expensive. If no other sports are expensive, then disregard everything I am saying. But anyway, here you go. Here's some money saving opportunities here with your at home court. And if you or a family member or your kids are into playing or playing instruments, or if they're in bands, there, you don't have to pay for any space. People can come to you. There you are. There's another money saving opportunity. You never have to go to the bowling alley. You never have to pay for shoes. You got one in your house. The golf course, who needs to go out into the outdoors and, smell the air and be outside, and who needs that? You've got a golf course in your house. It's just I'm just being ridiculous now. So anyway, but yes, I just had to show you guys this. I think it's just so pretty. If only, right? All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching me be a little goofy today. I hope you all have a wonderful Friday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And thank you all again for watching my videos. And again, subscribe so you can see more of me being crazy and goofy and showing you ridiculous homes like this. Thanks so much.